This video is about Panera Bread employee abuse.
At least she's got fresh coffee for her shift. I was like, this stuff is fresh. I was like, I just made it. And then you got the rest coming out fresh. And she chewed me the fuck out. She's like, you should never let coffee get that low at this time of morning.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's like, I was like, oh, I was told bakery comes first. You know, I don't know. I felt like she wanted me to say that. I didn't know what else to say to her.
Huh.
I was told that yesterday. And she's like, bullshit.
Wow, she said that?
Yes.
Wow.
She swears at me.
Verbally
That's
abusive?
employee. She's not even a manager. She's been there for 15 years. And once again, Alexandria is so much more perfect than me. I was like, she was like, Alexandria never opens the restaurant like this. And I was like, well,
Wow.
how long has Alexandria been here? And that's the first time I even like hinted at any kind of attitude
Right.
towards this lady. I was like, well, how long has Alexandria been here? And she's like, that doesn't fucking matter. She's like, she got it down within a week.
Oh my
She
goodness.
trained you. And then the manager's just standing right behind us, listening to this lady chew me out. And so I went to her while she was wiping the tables, and I went up to her and I was like, I'm sorry for my mistakes. And she was really nice to me. She's like, you're okay. You're going to get it down eventually. But I just don't appreciate that she didn't stick up. Like, you can't yell at her. You're not manager.
Right. That's like extremely unprofessional. Extremely unprofessional.
There's been more than a handful of days where I felt like calling corporate on this place.
Yeah,
But
well,
because I want to keep my job, I don't.
well, your lovely boyfriend is filming it right now as we speak, and I'm gonna turn it into corporate.
I don't understand. So what if I move a little bit at a slower pace? I want it to look nice. I'm not trying to leave a mess of crumbs everywhere. They just dump their crumbs. They act like they're working at fast food. I know that this place is bon appetit, like fancy. It's a French style cafe. They don't want people running around sweating, looking like they're just having a miserable time at work. And
Right.
I did run out of coffee at the end of my shift. And what did I do? I hurried up and made coffee. Yes, I made one mistake, but I admitted to it. I accidentally brewed. I mixed them up somehow. I mixed up, but then I admitted to the manager and I washed the coffee pot out because we can't mix hazelnut and I made hazelnut coffee into the dark roast. But guess what I did right away? I corrected my mistake and I made brand new coffee and I washed the dark roast pot that I made the hazelnut in. I see you at the light.
Yeah.
I'm standing out here in front of the sign. I was having an okay day until that happened. And so what? I counted them. There's 14 loaves of bread. There were 14 loaves of bread left to slice. That was my last duty that I didn't complete because I thought I was here till 9 by accident.
All right.
I'm just really butthurt.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without this job.
We'll get different jobs. It shouldn't be that.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me you're right there? I'm cold.
Then you could see me.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Hang up. Hang up.
So obviously I'm just picking her up from work. From this Panera Bread.
Wait, my door's not shut.
This is why more people should YouTube, especially.
I wish you would go. I don't want to make a scene, but I wish you could see how perfect everything is in there right now.
Yeah, this is why more people should YouTube.
And I make sure that when I do leave a job behind, I keep it neat and organized just right, so whoever's got to pick up my extra work can just be like, oh, this is a cinch. She left it nice and neat. She was at least prepared to do it.
Right. So this is why.
Like yelling and swearing at me when you're not a manager just because you've been here for 15 years and you hate your job, which she told me that straight up. I hate it here. And when I told her I liked it here, she was like, you must be an idiot.
Wow.
Yeah, you must be some kind of idiot.
Wow.
In my head today, I was thinking very ungodly things about this woman. Agnes, more like Angus beef. She should be a butcher because she just butchers people like me. I was nice to the maintenance man while I was bagging the cookies, and I feel like it is jealousy because the way I saw Tiffany, like she smiled, but she also rolled her eyes, like you're too pretty to be talking to men, kind of attitude. The way she just like walked by and went.
Well.
I was just making small talk, honestly, babe. I wasn't trying to flirt with him or nothing. I was like, did you fix it already? Because I had to move my cookies away from the cooler so he could go back there and look at it. And he's like, no, I just make sure it's not getting broken. And I was like, and then I started talking about the weather. And because he was like, I gotta be up on the roof in an hour. And I was like, oh, be careful, it's raining, you better be careful because it's raining. And he's like, I've been out there on worse, just small talk. And the way she looked at me, like, I don't know, God, please, because I deal with this a lot. And it's like, you know what, at least I'm not slummy, at least I'm not bummy, at least I don't got scabs all over my face like I was when I was out in Flint. I'm really trying to improve myself and better myself. And so what if, I do my makeup in the morning? That lady who cursed me out, she came in with her hair all in a white fro, just all, like she just rolled out of bed. I spend at least 30 minutes getting ready for work because I want to look nice, I want to look professional, I want to be on point. Because that's what helps me feel on point while I'm at my job working. I don't feel like I look in a mess or look in a bomb. I know you're not a woman, so you don't understand that part too much. And you've never really done customer service, I don't believe. Right, babe? So you don't, but presentation is everything.
I think customer service, but okay.
You know what I mean, though? Like,
right.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to look like you're just rolled out from under the bridge or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just stressed. That was stressful. I got a little bit of mac and cheese. You want some?
Not right now.
Not right now. It's just a small one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some bites.
Go ahead. I can't eat it right now.
Well, am I okay to just eat a little bit of it?
Yeah.
We can buy more here.
Right.
If you want. We'll buy a big tub.
I hear you.
Because I really do like their mac and cheese.
I know.
We break bread. Like Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I feel like I deal with a lot of being misunderstood in this life.
Mm-hmm.
This is green tea if you want some.
Okay.
To refresh your throat this morning.
Okay. So, alright. I'll get it up this time. More people should YouTube to keep companies accountable.
I would never want to be like Tiffany's a good manager. I like Tiffany. I like Amy. They're always polite to me. They're always very understanding of my mistakes. They're down to earth. I would never want to be like a higher up to where I'm chewing people out. Agnes isn't even a higher up. She's just been there for 15 years. That doesn't give her the right to walk all over people.
So,
and
yeah.
I like my job. I really do. I wish I had more hours for the meantime till we get somewhere else.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be actually self-promoting this video so more people will see it. But I'm also gonna be sending this video to Panera Bread
like,
Corporate.
3 hours? She was like, 3 hours? She was like, I could get it done by 7. I'm sure.
Like I said, more people need to YouTube the whole.
It's 8 o'clock, by the way.
It's 8 o'clock.
I wrapped everything up. I also had customers to take. It's only like my 3rd day opening. I'm still getting the hang of it. I noticed that I was kind of shortcutting more today. Not shortcutting, but figuring out ways to make it go faster. And she was like, I guess some people are just faster than others. Basically calling me slow. And I felt triggered and gaslighted, like she was trying to make me say something like, well, I'm sorry I'm slow or something. I didn't say it though. I didn't say everything back to her that she was trying to insinuate. She was obviously trying to get a response out of me, and she didn't get out of me. All I ended up saying to her was, have a good day. And she's like, you too.
Shouldn't be the employee trying to humble down the
She's not a manager. She's just been there for 15 years.
The team leader. Then we'll call her the team leader. It shouldn't be the employee trying to humble down the team leader. It should be the team leader trying to coach the new employee. It's not right.
I don't want to lose my job because you're sending this into corporate.
No, if anything, it was the opposite. Maybe she'll lose her job.
No. It's not how it goes. She's been there 15 years.
You ever seen an undercover boss?
Mm-mm.
That is how that goes.
My worst is you, baby.
More of y'all out there need the YouTube to hold all these companies.
I'm genuinely friendly too, because you know what? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It makes me think of things. I'm genuinely friendly to all the customers. How can you? That's two-faced. How can you sit there and be mean to your coworkers behind the back, and then go up front and act like you're a friendly person?
Right.
I got scared. I shook in my core when I saw her walk in, Agnes. It shook me to my core. I was like, oh God, what's this lady gonna yell at me about today? Kind of feeling, thoughts. She's looking at me. She's scanning my area.
like this video. Everyone, please like it. That way it gets out there and people get noticed.
There has been there for months to years. I think I'm the only real new person besides the new manager they hired. Talk about warmth, right? They always say that's their motto. That's the Panera Bread motto, is warmth.
So maybe YouTube can be a new wave of holding companies responsible and accountable for bad attitudes from other employees.
I didn't leave a mess. Everything was organized. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, because I did make a few mistakes, like the coffee. I guess right before I clocked out, and I also, the thing about the online site is that once the day is here, it doesn't show, like, okay, how do I explain this so they understand? I checked last night and I was like 5 to 8. That's not very long. And then when I checked again this morning, I was just looking at the time. I didn't look at the date because I was thinking it was still going to be the same. Like, that's my next shift, you know what I mean? But it was showing tomorrow, not today. And so in my head, when I got there, I was like, I have till 9 to get everything done.
Please like the video to help shed more awareness and get it out there, so that maybe somebody in the future that works at this location don't have the same problem. If enough people see this and they're aware that people are kind of being bullied, then maybe it'll come to an end. Thank you for watching. Like and share.